All praise to Creator Nobody else. Peace and love to everybody. And of course, Creator is energy, not a man or a woman. Creator is a spirit, and spirit is energy. So, somebody said something that made a lot of sense. And you see how they always talk about, oh, this war's gonna happen, da 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 da. And damn, where's this remote? And it will, but it's gonna be an orchestrated war, and basically they're gonna try to hand it over to China because they're afraid that too many people are waking up, and there's nothing that they can control. And this is their attempt. And it make all the sense because all the leaders in the world are reptilians. All reptilians. All leaders in the world are reptilians. You know. Come on, Midnight. You only have reptilians. Oh, you can get up. Sit down. Not only the reptilians, but like Putin, China, all these presidents and leaders, the ape, something, the BKB, whatever you want to call it, and the generals, the leaders of the army, and all these different aristocrats and Jesuits, whole 9 yards, are reptilians. And if all the stuff being reported, you would expect that missiles would have been flying by now, and it's not. They've been flying like they said, so that's how you know it's orchestrated. So don't fall for the bull crap or their hijacks or their movie that they are playing out. It's a way to try to, how do I say it? Keep your mind off of what's really going on. A diversion. Too. A lot of things will happen because when a lot of people do what they're gonna do, because they took some of the jumbo juice, you're really gonna have to defend yourself. It's either gonna be you or them, and you're gonna have to make some really quick decisions, and you have to fight for your life. This is why you want to try to get to the wilderness, and even then, some stragglers may come. And this is true, that there may be some stragglers, not that come with you, but are already there, that been out there for a while. Okay, remember there's plenty of different nationalities out in these wildernesses that's been living off grid for a long time. The majority of them has been did it because they feel they had a calling that the Creator people, the Father's people, is going to be coming, so they try to get things set up as much as they can, or be there so they have advice to help them. And they have help. They do help. But then you do have some who, because when they get out there, they become poor. They understand, have a good understanding of how we've been dealing with as far as money goes. So they have what they have to offer, and they give what they can. And most people are retired soldiers from like Vietnam and so forth, and they on a budget. They live on a budget, a monthly budget. So you really gotta look at that for what it is. Best thing I can tell you is that also when you go to wilderness, everybody puts their pride aside, their feelings aside, their differences aside to make things work. Otherwise, it don't work. And that's something that everybody has to do. I know we've done it. if you want people to come to your wilderness, that's something that is gonna have to happen. So with that said, anybody in the wilderness, also Brother Whitehead, you in the wilderness, keep your head up and work on, if you have any pride issues, work on pride, work on all that stuff. Because basically everybody got to put different aside. We got to start trying to find faults in each other. And we got to start looking in the mirror and look at ourselves. Because a lot of times, what you're trying to tell the people, what people are telling you, or what whoever that's in your group is telling you, you saying the same thing, but none of y'all are hearing. And that causes arguments and stuff like that. And that's why a lot of folks leave, you know. So far, I've been fortunate because, like I said, we had to put it all dips aside, the whole 9 yards. Brother Whitehead, you had two that left. You went through an ordeal before that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just offering my advice, you know, to focus on yourself spiritually. And if others come, anybody comes there, you focus on yourself. If they start focusing on you, you gotta try to get them to focus on themselves. Because end of the day, you gotta be a team, or it ain't gonna work. It's gonna be a dangerous fight for our lives. I'm talking about we're gonna have to really fight. So with that said, peace and love to everybody. Praise the Creator, nobody else. I'll be doing the lesson probably tomorrow, so forth. All praise the Creator, nobody else.